everybody, happy Sunday. I hope that wherever you are and whatever you are doing, you are having a fantastic weekend. Things in the garden have changed so much since I last saw you. I nearly fell over there. The corn is now nearly as tall as me. In fact, I think there is one piece of corn that is taller than me now. We've got pumpkins growing over here. We've got butternut squashes growing over here. I even have watermelons growing over there. Yes, I haven't mowed the lawn for like nearly a month now because the weather has been so dry. And in keeping the grass longer, you're promoting moisture retention. You increase the chances that the grass is going to be able to capture the dew in the morning and it's not going to just evaporate later in the day. It improves the quality of the soil. It improves the moisture level in the soil. And it's also good for wildlife. You've seen so many bees here in the last couple of weeks. It has been wonderful. But let me show you. This is some of my edible corn. Again, one piece of corn there, one of the corn plants taller than me. Down here, we have some lovely courgettes or zucchinis, if you prefer. One here, one there, one there. They are growing at a fantastic pace. I've already had 2 or 3 of the zucchinis and they taste amazing. Let me tell you. There's some more over there. You see that? Look at that. Beautiful. And the soil here, interestingly, the soil where the beans and the corn and the squashes are is in really good condition. And, you know, that 3 sisters method or the sisters method, they really knew what they were talking about when they used that, when Native Americans used that. And so I'm very, very grateful that I've learned that technique. Here was where the garlic was. And you can see that I've let the chickens in. The chickens have been scratching and clearing that for me and having a lovely time. The garlic has now been officially harvested, and I'll show you some of the garlic a little bit later on. Also here, the corn that was a bit slow is now kind of playing catch up, which is nice. And we've also now got some bean flowers coming, which means not long we will actually have beans, and I cannot wait. Meanwhile, the raspberries are kind of getting to the end of it. We're going to have some more flowers and some more fruit on the end here. I'm going to have to cut these down quite significantly in a few weeks' time. But over here on the carrot and onion patch, again, you can see we have been busy. We have removed all the onions and now it's just carrots in here, nothing else but carrots. And some of the carrots coming out of here have been really sweet, really wonderful, really tasty. We've had like 2 or 3 good meals worth of carrots, and it's the best carrot harvest we've had ever. I've really struggled to grow carrots here. I think I figured out how to do it. Put onions in, put carrots next to them. Everything is happy. Strawberries, well, they're still going. There's some weeds coming in here now. Forgive me. Also, the strawberries have put runners out, which is this time of year when they want to try and send out runners to keep the strawberry patch going. I'm going to be going in here and probably in about a month's time after we get back from everything electric and tidying things up. Ashley is still doing incredibly well, and I have given her one of her treats today. Do you have any eggs for me today, Ashley? No eggs for me today, Ashley. Never mind. Sometimes she doesn't lay eggs. That's totally fine. Everybody else is doing well in the main coop over there. They're having a bit of a chill out sesh at the end of the day. But now let's show you what's been going on in here, because it's bonkers. So one of the things I've struggled with in here, and you can see the chickens managed to get in here earlier, as did the gophers. The gophers have been putting up holes and it's been getting to me no end. But look at my tomatoes. Look at the number of tomatoes I've got on here. Look at the sheer number of fruit that we now have. And look, I don't think it's going to be long before I'm having lovely red, ripe tomatoes. Look at those. They're just... And the smell in here. I wish I could show you. It is phenomenal. the smell is just amazing. I love the smell of fresh tomatoes at this time of year. Now, I've had 1 or 2 plants that have kind of started to fall over because they've reached the end of their post, their support structure. So it is a little bit chaotic compared to last week, but I think we are doing just fine. Talking of chaos though, check out my triffids, otherwise known as my cucumbers. So over here, we have 1 cucumber here, we have another cucumber here, there's another one hiding down here, look, right here. Look at that big boy right there. The plant's leaves keep getting in the way, but look at those cucumbers. I don't know why this particular variety of cucumber has done so well, but this one is called Chelsea Prize. It's a variety of cucumber it's an English cucumber, and it's an F1 hybrid. But look, these are also cucumbers coming on here. All the cucumbers. I think at some point soon I'm going to have to go through and start trimming back some of these leaves, because while it is growing incredibly well, I don't think I need quite as many cucumbers as we're seeing here. The other cucumbers that are doing really incredibly well are my lemon cucumbers. You start seeing here, look, we've got some lemon cucumbers starting to grow. They were very, very late to start producing, but I think within a couple of weeks we will also have some lemon cucumbers. And then over here, we've got some lemon cucumbers trying to interlope into the English cucumbers. What are these ones? These are telegraphs. And if you look down here, I've got another big cucumber right there. Now, that's about the size that you might get an English cucumber in the store. And so I'm not disappointed at all. We've got some more peppers coming on there. And these are fresh, new cabbages, lettuces that I purchased from the greengrocer the other day. They are living lettuces. I've decided that's pretty easy to do. Please excuse me. So we're doing really, really well here, and things are growing incredibly well. I also want to talk a little bit, because I haven't talked much about our trees and how they are doing. Our trees are doing great. I wish I could show you the front of the house. I still haven't figured out how to block my house number off, and I know from a post-production point of view it's kind of difficult, but I do want to show you here. This is my garlic drying. So this is some of my elephant garlic. This is elephant garlic, and then we've got some smaller cloves here drying. They are drying and curing. This makes them easier to store, but if you look just how many we have here. I also have my onions curing on my trailer in the sun. These can't cure in the sun, but the tomatoes, the onions definitely can. And the benefit to curing them is that they'll last longer. They will last longer as time passes through the winter, and that will improve the lifespan, the shelf life of the garlic through the winter. I'll show you the fruit trees now I'm out here. So this fruit tree here is going to have some incredible apples on it. Just check this one out over here. Look at that. It's got another maybe 2 months to go before it's finished growing. We've got some great fruit here, healthy leaves, healthy tree. Over here on the dwarf apple tree, we've got a few rust spots here and there, but for the most part, again, the apple tree is doing incredibly well. Unfortunately, the potatoes have pretty much given up the ghost over there, but the parsnips, the parsnips taste amazing. I've been eating a lot of them. As you might know, if you watch this a lot, I am a fan of parsnips. It's why I have grown so many. And here, these potatoes, these are my russets. They are still producing fruit, so I'm very, very happy. I've got obviously the flowers from the onions that went to seed, and I'll be harvesting the seeds at some point. So looking forward to that. And then over here, These are actually cauliflowers. I figured this out the other day. If you look in here, you might start to see, if I go down far enough, just the beginning of a little yellow cauliflower in there. So really, I cannot complain. I'd love to know how everything is going in your garden as usual, and I will be back next week. So until then, I hope your garden has a good week, and you do too.
Thanks for joining me today, and if you've got thoughts, make sure you leave them in our Discord chat room, on our Patreon page, or you can reach out to us on Mastodon. Thanks to the amazing list of people scrolling by on your screen right now. They are some of more than the 1,500 people who help fund this channel through Patreon and YouTube, covering our bills, paying our team, and making sure we can be 100% independent. If you'd like to join them and see your name listed here, just follow the links below. There are a range of different tiers you can sign up for, from as little as $1 a month, or if you pay yearly, just under $11 a year. A huge welcome to our newest supporters: Biggs Bronson, Philip Panya, Stephen Trudeau, Laura Connolly, Paul Giblin, Kaboombox, Oliver, John Franks, Bill Lascelle, Brent Smith, Terry and Rich UK, Wendy Kelly Budenbaum, Joe Hamlin, Ilian Oster, Brian Curry, Chelsea Williams, and Adekunle Ferinya. To join the list and get your shout out, become a paid Patreon member and get your moment of fame. If you'd like to support us with a one-off donation, you'll find links below to make Ko-fi and Bitcoin donations, and we even have an old-fashioned PO box you can reach us at, address also below. And if you're in need of some swag, you'll find our swag store in the down below. This month, we're talking about accessibility with our latest t-shirt design, and keep your eyes peeled for a brand new special t-shirt for our trip to Everything Electric in Canada next month. We've got some great content coming up, so make sure you're subscribed on PeerTube or YouTube, and we'll see you soon. We make new videos every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. If you want more, the mighty algorithm thinks you'll like this video, but we think that this one is also well worth a look. See you soon, and as always, keep evolving!